Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next was the Fatal 4-Way contest for the undisputed TWFC Championship or the Hardcore Championship. If either one of these two champions are pinned, they'll lose their titles. Everybody's wondering, will they be able to coexist here? Brody King has been nothing more than a glorified security guard for MJF and his squad, but this is a big opportunity for him as well. You see CM Punk has made his way to the ring, and the Mad King, Eddie Kingston, the fourth man, to kick this thing off. And they would start it off with Brody King from behind, and the Monster would take advantage in the early going. Basically, doing all the work for MJF, making sure that both of these men were subdued enough for MJF to take over, and that's exactly what he would do in the early goings. But with Brody King distracted on the outside with Eddie Kingston, that would open things up for CM Punk to hit the go to sleep, but Ted DiBiase sends the Monster in there to break up the pinfall attempt. Seems like they got a golden plan here, and the Monster would go to work with the big slam on CM Punk. Later on, boom, right to the skull. Eddie Kingston right out in front of us. But watch this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the news of this match. A big tackle, and they would come into our area. I regretfully inform everybody, Mario Ronaldo was injured in that little situation right there, whatever you want to call it, but the action in the ring still going on. MJF taking advantage of CM Punk with the chair, the 2-on-1 assault. Brody Kingston would go for a pin, and MJF tells him, "What are you doing? I'm the one that's supposed to get the pinfall." But right at 2, King would break it up. I guess he's tired of doing all the hard work for MJF while MJF reaps all the benefits. That would lead to an argument, and Brody King would get sick and tired of doing all the dirty work for MJF and take matters into his own hands. Moments later, from behind with the bell, Kingston nails Brody King, but CM Punk is there for the go to sleep, and that's when Ted DiBiase nails him with the box, and MJF would come in and steal the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where the recap ends, and we'll go live and show you what happened. This is absolutely pathetic. I'm so sick and tired of this going on around the biggest prize in our industry. Ladies and gentlemen, what we just witnessed was nothing more than just another screw job. I'm sick of the biggest prize in our industry going to such a clown like MJF. You see, the damage has been done. There's definitely going to be repercussions. Can't believe Brody King finally stood up for himself. And wait a minute. It's Bray Wyatt. He's got Brody King. What the hell is going on here? My God, another victim of Bray Wyatt. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, TWFC Wrestlefest continues on. We've got past the quicker recap matches. It's now time to get into the big 3 full-length matches. Up next is the Intercontinental Championship match. Main event, Jey Uso tries to finally win the big one as he takes on the Ring General, Gunther, to crown our first Intercontinental Champion of the new era. We already know we will crown a new World Heavyweight Champion when all 3 original members of the Shield have a triple threat contest and our co-main event of the evening, and then the main event dream match. For the first time ever, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, one-on-one with the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, a generational clash of the ages. And it's all coming up next as TWFC presents Wrestlefest. And just a quick announcement, during the main event, we will announce everybody that will be a part of the post-show press conference, so you will all be able to ask questions, so be looking for that as Wrestlefest continues next.